What's going on, family? It's your boy Mike Macklin, aka Money Mike, the financial Thanos, because I'm snapping my fingers and I'm turning your financial problems to dust. Hey, I want to welcome y'all to another installment of Money Mondays with Money Mike. If this is your first time tuning in, let me introduce myself to some of y'all, present myself to others. But my name is Michael Macklin. I go by Money Mike. I'm a personal financial coach specializing in a very simple 5-step financial freedom strategy. If you want to learn more about that, I want y'all to book your free planning appointment with me at my website. You just go to www.moneymike313.com. Go ahead and book your appointment. I'm on your time, so hey, book your appointment at the available times, and we will get you on the right side of the money. But that is it for the advertising piece of this page. Now let's get into Money Mondays. So today, I was scrolling through the news, and just a real quick factoid. Personally, I just got vaccinated, my second vaccine for COVID-19 after kind of weighing the options and everything like that. So I ran across this story talking about how the vaccine status is now a must-have on your resume. So it's something I wanted to check out. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the article a little bit. I'll give you some of my thoughts, how this may affect, your job hunt, maybe the decision to maybe stay home a little bit longer. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and read this thing. Looks like a Wall Street Journal article. Vaccine status is the new must-have on your resume. This was written actually today, a couple hours ago. And let's see what's what about this one. Let's see what's going down here. All right, so let me go ahead here and get the whole article going. Hopefully it don't give me too much crap. All right, here we go. All right, so let's let this thing pull up real quick here. And really, they gonna
3 hours later.
Let's talk about this. Okay. This is an interesting piece of news here. So apparently, frustrated house hunters are giving up on buying only to face an expensive rental market. Let's see what this is talking about, and then I'll add my own insights. It says it's a 7-minute read. Sorry for the delay, but we'll get right into it here. This was written actually about, last Wednesday. So let's talk about this here. Cramped in a new one-bedroom. New parents Kristen and David Mohan were desperate to buy a larger home, but after scouring the Pompano Beach, Florida market for nearly a year and losing out on 20 houses in the process, the pair eventually gave up. Now the couple, with a 10-month-old baby in tow, no less, are renting, a decision Christina says they felt forced into. Okay, the Monahans is a common storyline these days, according to those in the industry. Burned out house hunters are tired of bidding wars, rising prices, and dwindling options are bowing out of the purchase market, opting to rent instead. Unfortunately, the pivot in renting isn't always easy. While the move may afford frustrated buyers time to wait out the competitive housing market, it often means entering an equally hot rental scene, one where rising rents and dwindling supply are growing concerns. According to Realtor.com, median national rents grew a whopping 11.5% between August 2020 and August 2021. And rent applications, those are up as much as 95% in some cities. For hopeful homeowners, it's made for a unique catch-22 that's as frustrating as it is costly. Okay, so rents is on the rise. It's no secret the housing market's been hot this year. The purchase market has boomed in nearly every corner of the nation since last spring. Home prices are up 17% over the year, and inventory, while improving, is still near record lows. The rental picture has been more mixed, though. At the start of the pandemic, vacancies in big cities rose and prices dropped, while demand for suburban rentals skyrocketed. Now rents are bouncing back across the country, reaching well above pre-pandemic levels in many areas. According to Realtor.com, the typical rent now clocks in at $1,633 a month. That's $169 more than this time last year and almost $200 more than 2019's numbers in nearly half the country's biggest cities. Monthly starter home payments are more affordable than average rents. The hot housing market has a lot to do with the spike in rent costs. With rising home prices and limited for sale listings, more and more buyers are stepping back. This puts pressure on rental inventory and drives up rents. The pandemic plays a role too. Eviction bans have kept many non-paying renters in place, tying up units for much of the last year. While the CDC's eviction moratorium was shot down late last month, the experience has made many landlords warier than ever. Not only have the prices increased, but the demand on tenant screening seems to be getting much more stringent. Landlords are seeking tenants with higher credit scores, higher deposits, no pets, a clean criminal history, and more. Now let's look at the trickle down of higher rents. Alex Lashner, like the Mahans, has experienced the difficult rental market firsthand. She even had to expand her rental search to account for price increases and is now looking as far as 90 minutes from her office just to stay on budget. Lashner was originally looking to buy her first home somewhere in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, but due to the competitiveness of the market and her refusal to waive contingencies or overpay, she lost out on every property she bid on. She finally opted to rent, only to find rising rental prices there too. Okay, looking like this is getting pretty wild. So what's the solution? One option for buyers facing sky-high rents is to opt for a month-to-month lease. The flexibility usually comes with a slightly higher monthly rent, but it ensures you can act quickly should the right house hit the market. By doing a month-to-month lease, even though rent might be slightly higher than signing a long-term lease, they can be ready to take action. Fortunately, strategies like this might not be necessary for long. Buyers still face plenty of challenges, but recent data points to growing housing supply, particularly in the starter home segment. Existing home sales have also slowed, falling 2% in August, and price growth has decelerated as well, according to Realtor.com. 17% of all listings had price reductions in August. The market is absolutely shifting now, and prices are decreasing a bit, and sellers aren't getting as high prices per square foot as they were a few months ago. A completely cooled off market, though, that could be a long way in the future. Until then, Tuning says patience is a virtue. Okay, so let's look at the long and short of this whole thing. So the short version of this is the housing market is crazy right now because there's not as many homes available. It's just homes are going very, very quickly. Now, for a person looking to sell their home, honestly, this is a really good time to do that. Making this a little bit personal, my cousin is actually looking at selling his home, and it was a great opportunity for him because he's going to come out of this probably with $108,000 of equity. So for the person selling a house right now, this is absolutely fantastic news. And also for landlords out there, this is really great news as well because you can kind of go up on your prices. So from that standpoint, there's an opportunity. For the everyday average Joe, this poses a problem. One, it's slowing down the American dream. You know, everybody wants to get own their own property, own their own piece of America. And with this short supply, it's making it really hard for people to do that. And, you know, as the business world goes, you know, business sees an opportunity, they're going to take advantage of it. And so that is what's happening here. So what I would do, this is what I would do in this situation. One, the main thing I would do is if your credit ain't where it needs to be, use the opportunity now to get yourself in a better credit situation. Also, you may want to seriously consider having a budget or having some kind of plan for your money. You know, stack up some money, get some savings. Like the article alluded to, maybe even if you do rent on a month-to-month basis to where if something comes available, you can be ready to jump on it. But a lot of this, again, is just having your money in the right place, having your money available and ready. And your money and your credit is the two things that they're going to look at when it comes time to get your house. So you want to make sure that you're ready for that. If you want to learn more about credit building, you want to learn about how to put a little extra money in your pocket, hey, go on over to my website, www.moneymike313.com. This is something we can definitely talk about, get you on the right side of this. And, hey, we can learn together what to do in these crazy times, because like the article is saying, it doesn't look like this is going to change anytime soon. So just, keep the faith, stay patient, and let's make this thing happen. Hey, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This has been Money Mike with Money Mondays. I definitely appreciate all the love, all the support. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And until the next time, I love you. God loves you. He smiles when he sees you, and he sees you all the time, so he's always smiling. So why aren't we? Y'all take care. Catch y'all on the next one. God bless you all. Gone.
Damn, I ain't been broke in a minute.